time to fix up the gas tank for the diesel bike. Now this gas tank's got some dents and dings in it, and I'm going to attempt to fix those a little bit. I will be eventually painting this gas tank, but I'm not going to for a while, so I'm not going to worry about too much of the cosmetics right now. Now my diesel engine has two fuel lines. It has a feed and a return. Now this tank only has one line coming out of it, so I need to add a second line as well. First thing I'm going to do is wash this tank out real good, because I can still smell there's gas down in there, and I don't want to be welding on it with any of that in there. Well, I popped one big dent out up here with that. This is the overflow vent, and this is the tank vent. So I'm going to leave both these in, and I think I'll weld my new bung for my return line in right here. Well, you might have guessed from the thumbnail, but I ruined this tank. There must have been a small amount of gasoline vapor or something in there, but while I was welding the bung, it exploded and squished it out all goofy like. And I didn't even catch it on camera. That would have been cool. Bought me a pretty nice used tank off of eBay, and got my other bung welded in, and got a new drain cock. Already got the hoses hooked up. This is some fuel grade hose here, and had to build an adapter to go from that 1/4 inch hard line to this flexible line for the filter and the low pressure pump. I left my lines pretty long so I can pop this tank off and just shift it out of the way. Now we're talking. That looks pretty good on there, I think. Now this is actually for an older CBR, so the tank doesn't quite fit the body perfectly, but it's not going to bother me any. And it still looks pretty good. Badly need to recover this seat before I call it good. Overall, I think I am happier with this new tank. Now, let's fill her up and see if this thing will still run. Alright, get the low pressure pump going. And wait to see if there's gonna be a leak. I guess Bruce had been shoving some peanuts in the tailpipe. Oh, they're all sooty now. I was wondering what he was doing with these things. Well, just putting around the yard. No leaks. It's nice to actually have the seat and the tank on there when I'm riding it. It makes it a lot more comfortable. And also not being constantly worried about running out of fuel. Now, I can't do a proper test drive until I replace these two tires. This one goes flat really fast, and the front one's all tore up from when the struts were too weak and I'd hit a bump and the tire would hit the starter. So we repaired that, looks like. So I'll still need to do this tire though before it tries to kill me on the road. But stay tuned for next time. Also, we'll get to know if the new clutch setup's gonna work out all right. So guys, keep tinkering. We'll see you later.